Hi, today is day 13, a 10-minute core workout. I am using an exercise ball. You can always use a rolled up towel or a small pillow, but you want something a little firmer for this, so maybe a rolled up towel if you don't have an exercise ball. Okay, we're gonna place that ball around our shoulder blade level, so above your bra line, towards the top part of your back. And you're going to just extend back so your whole from your shoulder blades up, kind of extend out over the top of that ball. Let's bring our arms out wide, well, elbows bent. They're like a V shape with those arms, and your hands are facing the ceiling. Knees bent, feet flat. Just pull that navel in, try to keep that rib cage from flaring. And we're just going to do some breath work to start. So you're going to reach those arms overhead. If you're hovered off the ground, take that inhale, and then exhale, and bring those arms back, and maybe reverse it. Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Just feeling some good stretch. Do whatever breath works for you. Just really reaching those arms, pressing that navel to spine, keeping that rib cage drawn in, getting some good upper back stretching here. And take one more reach and bring it on back. And then we're gonna place those hands, fingertips to the base of your skull, maybe up a little bit higher. We're gonna take that inhale, and on the exhale, you're gonna come up into a chest lift, bringing that knee in towards your head, and then you're gonna lower it down and take that extension. And again, and reach it down. So when you come up, try to really lift away from that ball to really contract that core. So it's not just coming up from the ball, but really trying to reach forward towards your thigh or knee as you march it out. So you really want to feel that contraction, really pull that navel in, holding it here. Keep breathing. For a few more here. Let's finish this up for 8. Go a little quicker. 7. Don't forget to take that extension every time. 6. 5. Having that greater range of motion, working the top and low abdominals. Last one, each side. And then lower it down for a moment. We're gonna bring that right leg to table, extend it out to 45. You're gonna come up into that chest lift and hold it. Try not to use that ball. We're really trying to peel away from that ball a little bit here. You wanna bring that hand behind the hamstring just to hold yourself up a little bit more, you can. And we're gonna lower that leg down to the ground and flex it and bring it up to 90. Point that foot as you bring it down and flex it and bring it to 90. Maybe you reach that arm forward, reaching, so flexing on the way up, lowering on the way down. For 8, 7, keep mixing up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down, bring that leg in, bring that arm back, take that extension, take a breath. And then again, lift yourself up, bring that leg to table, extend it on out. If you need to get a little bit more of a lift, you can hold the back of that hamstring or reach those fingertips forward. We're gonna lower that leg down and up. So point it down, flex it up. Try not to have, I would say, about 50% pressure on that ball. So let's do this for 8, 7. Feel those abdominals working. 5, 4. Make sure you get that pointing and flexing. It's getting some good stretching through the leg. 2, and last one. Lower it down and come back into that extension, taking that breath. Whew, okay. Again, we come up into that chest lift, both hands behind the base of the skull, both legs to table, and then up to 90. We're gonna go into some crisscross abs. So we're gonna scissor the legs and cross over, hold the lift through the center, and then cross over. Breathing here, trying to reach that elbow to the opposite knee. Breathing. Taking it for a few more. I'm really just like lowering that leg down, not necessarily moving the legs simultaneously through the air. Whew. Let's finish this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep breathing, 2, last one, bring it in, bring it down, lower it down. So really filter through those top abdominals, but you still, have some work through those low. So just reach those arms overhead or out wide to the side. Take one deep breath and then roll on over. We're gonna come to all fours, moving that ball out of the way. Okay, so if at any point you need to come down to your forearms, you can, but you're just gonna have to work to keep those legs up a little higher. We're gonna do some bear plank variations. So, nice long spine. Let's take a couple cat-cows. So round through that back, extend. That should feel good when you extend, shoulders away from the ears. So actively press those shoulders down your back and stretch it out, and then find neutral. Okay, first move here, we're gonna go into a bear plank. So tuck those toes into the mat behind you. You're going to hover those knees up and off the mat, holding it there. So as we hold and hover, I want you to actively think about pressing that navel to spine. So press it in and release. Press it in and release. Press it in. So pull it in. Try to keep that rib cage in as well. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Take a breath, and again, we go up into our bear plank, holding it. So we're holding that bear plank. We're gonna add some knee taps. So you're gonna tap both knees to the mat and pull it up. Continuing that, think about pressing that navel to spine when you pull the knees up and lift that belly. Actively press it in each time. For 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that breath going. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. If you need a quick child's pose, you can just sit those hips back. Take a breath. If you need to roll out those hands, you can do that. We're gonna press ourselves back on up. Again, another bear plank, we're gonna activate those obliques. So again, nice long spine, tuck that navel in, draw that rib cage in, lift the knees up and off the mat, holding it. We're gonna add some hip dips here in a moment. Make sure your head isn't cranked down or looking up, keep it long. Just a couple feet in front of you on the mat. So you're gonna drop that hip down and squeeze through those abdominals to bring it back. Drop it down and squeeze. Down and squeeze. Down. Now you don't have to go as low as I'm going if you don't want. You could just do a little one, but bring it through center, pull that navel in. For 8, getting some thigh works here too. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it, tuck that navel in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Again, sit on back, roll through those wrists a little bit. That tummy should feel nice and tight. We're gonna go into some full planks here. So I'm gonna go down to my forearms because my wrists are a little, sore here. So I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna keep the number 11 with my hands, thumbs towards the ceiling. Tuck that navel in. Let's step it back into a plank, holding that plank position, keeping that navel pulled in. We're gonna step those feet into that bear plank. So if you're on your forearms, you gotta keep those hips lifted to keep the knees off the ground. Here we go. So bring it in, crawl it in, and press it back out. Crawl it in, and press it out. So one leg at a time comes in, and then one leg at a time goes out. For 5, and 4, 3, keep that tummy tucked. 2, last one, and out. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Lower down, back into that child's pose. Reach those arms forward. Maybe both hands over to one side. Take a breath. Both hands over to the other side. Take a breath. Bring it back through center. Press yourself on up. Take a couple cat-cows. So tuck that tailbone, round through that spine, and release it. Take 2 more. Okay, those breaths. Last one. And release. And find that neutral. And you're all set. Thank you.